I know this is a different place, but I'm giving you a great background. I hope you enjoy it while we talk just a little bit. So I'm coming here with a different video, and I hope and pray that you all can have a little bit of grace towards me with this video. I know that I've been doing different videos and that I did say that my channel will be a little different, but in this case is totally a video that I didn't expect to do, or at least this soon. So I wanted to share something with you that I am going through at the moment. Not for you to feel any pity or anything towards me, but more for prayer and for us to come together as a community, and you all help me pray and pray for my family and so on. I want to also say that I understand that not everyone is an animal lover. In my family, we all are. We are animal lovers, no exception whatsoever of what kind of animal it is. We own 2 dogs in my household, and I'll put a picture right here of Abby, the little one, and the other one is Queen. Abby is the mom and Queen is the baby. We've had Abby for 15 years, and Abby has been such a good girl. She has been an amazing girl. If I can pick out of all my pets in my whole life, I would pick Abby, because she is such a gentle, smart, and such a loving pet. She is like amazing and so smart, like, and gentle. When I say gentle, she's gentle with everything, with me, with everybody that she meets, and everything like that. So in my world, she was the perfect dog. So with that being said, us expecting Abby to pass away, we knew that that was gonna happen eventually. Abby has defeated a death a few times. If I had all the time in the world to talk to you about her, you would also love her, because Abby twice when almost died on us, because she used to like to eat paper, cotton, like the paper. She would love to eat that, and twice she got it stuck in her intestines, and by the grace of God she would live through that. Then another time she ended up in the hospital, but again, by the grace of God, we were able to keep her. With that being said, Abby is 15 years old in November, was gonna be 15 years old in November. About a month ago, Abby's health declined, and she started showing signs of being very old, and that her body was kind of shutting down, if I may. Abby could barely hear, and I think she saw shadows, more like going blind, because of age. Abby also was losing a lot of weight. I couldn't pet her back, and I could feel all the bones in her spine. She was not getting all the nutrients that usually they get with their food, so I had changed over to give her more of a puppy food so she can get nutrients in her body and the fat that she needed for her body. So her health started declining, and I noticed about 2 weeks ago that Abby's organs were failing, because there was a little bit of blood in her urine, and that's where I knew that her kidneys were not working like they should. Also, her going to the bathroom was different and all of that. So her whole routine changed, and everything like that. So I knew that her body was starting to shut down. Many told me to put her down, to euthanize her, and that I had that choice and whatever. And in my heart, in my spirit, and in my family, we know for a fact that God gives it and God takes it away. I can't ever finish that sentence. All right. So we believe that God gives it and God takes it away. So my prayer was that Abby would be taken by the one who gave her life and not by a decision that I had to make. So I prayed and prayed, and we all prayed, and we're like, Lord, allow us to be there with her when she passes, or take her while she's sleeping so that she won't suffer by herself. You know, all these prayers that we pray and stuff like that. So Wednesday, I had taken the day off, and Thursday, because I was getting a procedure done. For all glory and honor goes to God and God only. That the doctors had thought that I had cells in my body that, you know, I don't even have to say the word. And when they went in and checked where those cells were supposed to be, there was none, because God healed me. God healed me, guys. I am so grateful to God for that, and I was all in celebration of that in my spirit, that I knew that God had healed me. Even the doctor was like, well, if anybody can do it, he would have done it, because you have nothing. So we give all glory and honor to him. So Thursday night, I was getting ready, you know, preparing my clothes for Friday to go to work. I am a person who prepares everything the night before, and that's what I was doing. And as I'm doing that, I remembered, I sat on the sofa and I remembered, oh, I haven't seen Abby eat today. Let me make sure she's all right. So I go over to her little bed where she usually would sleep. And again, Abby can't see or hear, so I would have to approach and touch her. And as I touched her, she lifted her head and looked at me, and I was like, Mama, you haven't been to the bathroom. Let's go outside to the bathroom so you can eat. So I picked her up and I took her outside, and she went and did her things. And after she finished peeing, she was gonna turn towards me, and she fell sideways. And Abby was spoiled rotten. I would carry her out to take her to the bathroom, and it surprised me that she fell to the side. I was like, oh my God, something is wrong with her. So I picked her up right away and I brought her inside. My sons had gone out to see a game, and I called upon my husband and I was like, babe, come. Something is wrong with Abby. And I put her down to the floor to show him that she was kind of out of balance, and she started walking in circles, and that's when I knew something was wrong. So I picked her up right away, and as I looked at her, I just knew that she was gonna pass. So at the moment, my husband, he broke my heart, because he started, you know, he didn't know what to do, how to help me, how to help her. Neither did I. So he was like, should I call the boy? Should I call Angelica, which is my daughter? And I was like, yes, just call them, but she's passing. And so, because I knew that she was passing, I asked him for a blanket. I wrapped her in. I just started rocking her and telling her what a good girl she was. And I told her how much I loved her. So I told her how much I loved her. I told her she was a good girl, and that it was okay for her to go. I kept encouraging her to go, because it was her time. It was her time. So she passed in my arms, which although it hurts me so much that she passed and everything, but I'm so grateful to God that he allowed that he allowed me to hold her, because it was a prayer of mine. So grateful, so grateful to you, Lord, that I was able to hold her as, you know, she went into eternity. So whether you believe it or not, you know, I believe that dogs have a spirit that goes back to God who gave it. She didn't have a soul, and I believe that. She can't choose to go to hell or heaven, but she does have a spirit. She is a living being, and without a spirit, you're not a living being. So anyways, that, I know that's very controversial, and I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but yeah, she passed in my arms. I was grateful to God for that moment. And I have my days that I'm okay. I have my days that I'm not doing too good because I'm all in my feelings. And I spoke about that in my previous video, that it's okay for you to be in your feels and all of that, but not to get stuck. And this week I'm supposed to pick her up, or her ashes. I took her to the funeral to get cremated, and we'll pick up her ashes and keep them, and I want to do something with them, something special. But I am encouraged to, you know, I am encouraged and hopeful that we'll be fine. We have her daughter to finish raising, and a little piece of her is Queenie. And yeah, I just wanted to come here more than anything to, you know, let you guys know what I'm going through at the moment and what my family is going through at the moment. And so that if I miss, you know, putting up a video, you all know why. Why? Because I feel like we are friends and we can talk about things like this. And I know that if you guys come here to look for encouragement, I know that I can come here and look for encouragement. So yes, this is what my video is of today, and I hope that you are gentle in the comments down below, and that I don't know what I hope, but just wanted to share this with you guys, and know that I love you guys, and to stay tuned for my next video. And God bless you and God keep you, and until next time.